Poems. PTSD by John M. 2020. Pissed tramp, stoned, disgusting. Psychologically tested, shuts down. Peacetime soldiers digging in. Permanent terrors, shadows, deluded. Parties together, socially drained. Permanent tears, stifled dreams. Painfully trapped, socially drained. Politicians, traitors, spenders denying. Post-traumatic stress disorder. The Conflict Within by Kenny, 2019. The soldier goes to war. They cross that invisible line. The person that went before is lost forevermore. Those that return may look the same, but a part of the brain will never look the same. They have experienced the darker side of humanity. Some feel guilt and shame, some feel only pain. Suicide's dark cloak looks inviting, but those left behind take on the pain. To open up and talk is the game. Take control and own the pain. Rebuild your life and conquer all. You were a soldier, after all. Life and Death by James Ball Watson, May 2021. I was a young boy when I was sent to war, not a grown man. I daily relive those horrors that I saw. We were a band of brothers, my friends and brethren. Many of my friends paid the ultimate price, and now look down on me from heaven. These days I'm afraid to be left alone with my mind, as I am afraid of the horrors that I always seem to find. The smell of death and all the destruction wake me at night, and I can no longer function. Life after war has left me with so much pain, and after 20 years of warfare, I am no longer the same. Untitled by Chris, July 2009. The day starts to break without praise, without song. Even nature is static, not flowing, but wrong. Friends stare through the dark with hardened, fixed eyes, remembering a friend with whom they had no proper goodbyes. Time has slowed, almost stopped, to remember this life. Of someone who fought with their brothers through terror and strife, whose soul will live on through our memories, our tales, of the soldier not forgotten, but immortalized and hailed. For we carry their soul, their laughter, their voice, so the next generation will know their life and their choice. We that go on will carry their name, for that we owe them, the soldiers, the slain. What Makes a Man by Dave Phillips. Once your war is over, once your rifles stowed away, once you're home safe and alive to see another day, you'll stand tall beside your comrades and remember those you've lost. You'll burst with pride, yet deep inside, your mind will count the cost. And you'll bottle those emotions, you'll lock away the pain. You'll think it wrong, you're being strong. But let me make this plain, that however strong you think you are, however broad your shoulder, first and foremost you're a man, and secondly, you're a soldier. And men are not afraid to weep, or make their feelings known. And if you find it hard to sleep, you are not alone. So put your brave face to one side. Your friends will understand. It's not bravado, strength, nor pride, but truth that makes a man. Breathe by Ember Searson, age 15. In for 4, hold for 7, out for 8. In for 4, hold for 7, out for 8. That's what they teach us. That's what we get taught when we break down and don't know what to do anymore. We get told that same ritual. We get shown that same thing that's unintelligible. To our minds, to our bodies, to the lies we tell ourselves, to our souls, to our hearts, to our thoughts that are kept on dusty bookshelves. In for 4, hold for 7, out for 8. In for 4, hold for 7, out for 8. In for 4, hold for 7, out for 8. In for... It just doesn't work. It just keeps on like an endless cycle. Our minds constantly go berserk. It's an endless recital. It's a constant battle. It's a never-ending race. All crooked mind lets out is a sick cackle, and then they're gone without a trace. And just like that, we slip into darkness, forever waiting for that light, until our hopes fall flat, but regardless, we're stuck in a never-ending headlight. Of doubt, of fear, of all that puts us down. In for 4, hold for 7, out for 8. Maybe, just maybe, it may work today. Generations Apart by Matthew Greaves. As the smoke and mist began to rise, and the clouds drifted apart, all the guns fell silent, enough to hear the beating of a heart. Soldiers stood around, amazed that they survived, simply staring at each other, astonished they're still alive. Distant memories of lost friends and family came flooding through their minds. Emotions seized as reality, as sorrow swept across mankind. Wives without their husbands, children's to never see their dads, girls without their boyfriends, created a nation so angry and sad. Finally, to end it all, the fighting became a joyous thought. 4 years of living through hell must be the story taught. Just why it had all started, when there was nothing at all to gain. Peace had conquered the world. Let's hope war is never seen again. I Once Knew a Boy by Robert Worthington. A boy, no more, no less, indifferent to the world, nothing to impress. Tearful yet excited, treading where thousands had gone before, yearning to make that difference, the efforts of the war. He had that life and loved it so. Those that didn't told him not to go. But that yearning, that loyalty and courage contained within, to do what was right, to fight and win. He gave his all, became a man, laid down his life so that others can. His blood spilled, crimson as the red in the flag he defends. Nothing owed and nothing due. He did his duty because he chooses to. I knew a boy that became a man. I know not his name, my shame, the hero that gave his life for mine, and many others the same. I knew a boy, a man, who was all that I could not be. Yes, I was a soldier too, but that man was a hero, through and through.